Welcome back to Game Bite, where we've got the latest gaming news to level up your day. Ready? Let's dive into your must-know stories. Loading in, first up, 2K's Mafia. The old country has dethroned Mario Kart World from the top of the UK sales charts. Yes, you heard that right. Will Mafia's charm keep it there? Next level, meanwhile, PETA is asking Nintendo to pull a nose ring from the iconic cow in Mario Kart World. Animal lovers, what do you think about this moving demand? Final boss tonight, in more cow controversy, it seems the internet's favorite racer has captured more than just hearts. PETA's open letter is stirring up major buzz, calling for a character redesign. What's your take? Meanwhile in the lobby, and lastly, some shocking price tags from Nintendo. With Mario Kart World sitting at $80, do fans have reason to worry about future titles? The battle over game prices continues. Remember, if you're loving the news today, smash that like button, subscribe for your daily gaming fix, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an epic drop. In the battle for gaming supremacy, one title has taken the crown. Last week, 2K's Mafia. The old country surged past Mario Kart World to claim the top spot in the UK's gaming sales charts. This shift not only marks a significant achievement for Mafia, but also highlights the ever-evolving landscape of gaming performance in the market. Mafia, the old country has been making waves since its release, driven by the franchise's storied legacy and fresh gameplay mechanics. With a respectable OpenCritic score of 77, the game has garnered praise from various outlets, with DualShockers awarding it an impressive 8.5 out of 10. They described it as a ruthless crime spectacle that draws players into the gritty origins of the Torresi family, offering character performances that feel reminiscent of a high-quality film. On the other hand, the narrative's 1900s Sicilian backdrop isn't for everyone, as some critics cited a lack of engagement. However, it certainly hasn't stopped players from diving into the experience. As of the end of last week, Mafia. The old country has managed to fend off strong contenders like Hogwarts Legacy, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and the newly released Tales of the Shire. The Lord of the Rings game, which has made a decent debut in the top 10. The interesting aspect of this competition is that while other titles are known for high-octane, adrenaline-pumping gameplay, Mafia, the old country offers a slower, more narrative-driven experience that resonates well with fans of crime dramas. The previous Mafia trilogy still holds a position in the charts, coming in at 37th place, just above Dragon's Dogma 2 and Pokémon Violet. This demonstrates that the Mafia franchise hasn't lost its appeal, and players are eager to explore further the captivating world that Hangar 13 has crafted. In fact, the game's success is a testament to its engaging storytelling and expansive open-world atmosphere, which has encouraged players to immerse themselves in the intricate ties between family, loyalty, and betrayal. What's particularly intriguing is how Mafia, the old country's success, contrasts with the performance of digital titles like Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba the Hinokami Chronicles 2, which debuted at a disappointing 25th place. This indicates a significant divide in player interest. It seems nostalgia and compelling narratives are currently taking precedence over sheer action, and that's a noteworthy trend to monitor. As excitement continues to bubble around Mafia, the old country, players have started to engage in conversations across forums and social media, with memes popping up that celebrate the game's aesthetic and storyline. One Reddit thread showcases a hilarious comparison of Mafia, the old country's characters with classic Mafia films, suggesting that the game may well serve as a tribute to many beloved crime sagas. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, PETA drops a brand new gameplay controversy with their call to action for Nintendo over the cow character in Mario Kart World. In a surprising twist, PETA is taking a swing at one of gaming's most beloved characters. In a recent statement, PETA has urged Nintendo to remove the nose ring from the cow character in Mario Kart World, citing concerns over animal cruelty. This isn't just a question of design. It raises important ethics discussions around character portrayal in gaming and how it reflects real-world issues. PETA's campaign is rooted in a broader commitment to animal rights, and they've targeted Nintendo several times over the years. This latest call to action came through an open letter addressed to Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa, who is now positioned at the center of a heated debate. PETA argues that the cow character's nose ring symbolically glamorizes animal suffering and failure to show empathy towards real bovines. In their words, this marvelous Moo Moo's goofy grin has charmed gamers around the world, but her real-life counterparts, who are tormented and violently yanked around by their noses, have nothing to smile about. While some fans support the idea of removing the nose ring to create a more friendly, family-oriented character, others feel that PETA's concerns miss the mark when considering the whimsical, cartoonish nature of the game. After all, we're talking about a character that can race a cart while eating hamburgers. PETA's previous incidents with Nintendo, including their parody game about Pokémon, show they are no strangers to pushing boundaries in the gaming world. This open letter has generated mixed reactions across social media. Some players are loving the absurdity of the discussion and have taken to platforms like Reddit to share memes of Cow flaunting her nose ring while racing, implying that the character is carefree and should not be subjected to such scrutiny. Others are asking for more nuance in discussions about how video games depict animals, acknowledging that while it's a fictional world, the implications can resonate with younger players. As mentioned in various gaming forums, discussions have intensified regarding how characters might influence perceptions of animals within popular culture. Players have been voicing their thoughts on this PETA versus Nintendo saga, with some offering jokes while others ponder the reality of farm life and its representation in media. It's worth noting that Cow stands out among many characters in the game, with a unique design that has sparked joy and engagement from the community. Despite the lighthearted nature of Mario Kart World, it's clear this issue is striking a chord with many and has potential implications for future game design decisions. The question looms: if Cow's design does change, will this affect how we perceive other characters within a game meant for fun and entertainment? This could set a precedent not only for Nintendo, but for how character designs are approached in all future gaming titles. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, Mario Kart World's beloved Cow is facing a controversial redesign request that could reshape her future in the racing circuit. In a bizarre twist in the gaming world, PETA has set its sights on Mario Kart World's beloved Cow. This latest call from the animal rights organization is a hot topic, particularly in a franchise known for its colorful characters and whimsical charm. PETA is urging Nintendo to remove the controversial nose ring from Cow, arguing that it glamorizes animal cruelty. While this may sound like a far-fetched campaign for a character in a racing game, it opens a conversation about ethics in gaming and how virtual representations of animals impact players and perceptions. The Cow character, first introduced in Mario Kart's iconic Moo Moo Meadows track, has become a fan favorite, embodying the playful nature of the series. However, PETA insists that the design, particularly the nose ring, symbolizes real-world violence and suffering. In an open letter addressed to Nintendo's president, Shuntaro Furukawa, PETA contends that this small detail detracts from the family-friendly design ethos that the Mario franchise is famous for. They made their argument clear, saying that the nose ring stands as a representation of how real cows are often treated in the meat and dairy industries, effectively contradicting the game's joyful portrayal. In response to PETA's request, the gaming community has erupted into a flurry of opinions, with many players expressing their disbelief over the situation. Some believe that Cow's nose ring is just a playful quirk of a cartoon character. In fact, the internet has already exploded with memes mocking the campaign, with players juxtaposing images of Cow with other iconic roles, humorously illustrating the absurdity of unrealistic expectations for a character who races while eating hamburgers. But the discourse is not purely comedic. Conversations on Reddit reveal a deeper appreciation for the discussions around representation and ethics within gaming. For instance, players are debating how character design impacts younger audiences and the responsibility developers may carry when depicting animals. Some argue that while Mario Kart is about fun and fantasy, the gaming industry should still be sensitive to real-world issues, particularly when it comes to depictions of animals. It's fascinating to see how these conversations are evolving, especially in a franchise that blends fantasy with family-friendly appeal. The cow character stands not only as a mascot within the game, but also as a symbol for broader conversations in gaming about ethics and design choices. Such dialogues might change the way future characters are crafted, serving as a potential benchmark for developers to consider the implications of their designs. As the community engages with these discussions, the ramifications for cows' design remain unclear. Will Nintendo alter the character to satisfy PETA's requests? The landscape of character design in gaming is shifting, and perhaps this will encourage more developers to think critically about how real issues reflect in their designs. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, we'll dive into Nintendo's recent pricing strategies, which could spark even more discussions across the gaming community. Hold onto your controllers, because Nintendo is stirring up some serious conversations with their pricing strategy. The recent release of Mario Kart World has sparked a frenzy, especially with its eye-popping $80 price tag. This move has led to widespread debates among gamers, raising questions about the value of games as the industry navigates increasing costs and evolving expectations. With this controversial price point, many are left wondering if Nintendo is setting a precedent for future titles or if they might walk it back like Xbox did with The Outer Worlds 2. Mario Kart World is not just a game. It's the flagship title for the Nintendo Switch 2. Despite initial backlash during the Nintendo Treehouse livestream over the pricing and a digital protest with players voicing their discontent, the game's initial sales figures suggest that fans are still willing to pony up the cash. As of the end of June, Mario Kart World has sold an impressive 5.63 million units, largely attributed to a bundle deal that includes the Switch 2 itself. But how much of that success is tied to nostalgia versus genuine gameplay innovation? Looking at the broader landscape, the pricing decision has set the stage for upcoming games. Titles like Kirby Air Riders and Pokémon Legends ZA are arriving at $69.99, aligning them with industry norms without crossing the $80 threshold. This juxtaposition raises an interesting point. Will Nintendo's high-profile franchises continue to command higher prices, or will they follow the path of most other studios and keep things competitive? As the gaming community closely watches how these decisions unfold, there's a mixture of anxiety and excitement about how the market will respond. Through it all, community reactions have been as varied as the characters in Mario Kart itself. Players have taken to social media to voice their opinions, from memes poking fun at the price tag to posts expressing genuine concern over what this might mean for the future of gaming affordability. Discussions on Reddit are swirling with players weighing the value of Mario Kart World in the context of this pricing shift. Many gamers argue that, while the nostalgia factor is strong, they expect more content and features to justify the higher price. Some have even launched discussions about the ongoing impact of inflation on the industry and how it might shape gaming for years to come. As we consider where the future of pricing is headed, we must note that the priciest titles seem to continue performing well. The success of Mario Kart World could signal to other developers that charging premium prices might be sustainable, as long as the quality and player experience align with those costs. Meanwhile, economic pressures build on less popular titles to either innovate or risk obscurity. Stick around, next patch may break the meta. Plus, we'll wrap up with some final thoughts and insights into what's next for your favorite games in our outro. Here we go, turbo recap time. Mafia. The old country claims the top of the UK sales charts, pushing Mario Kart World to second place. PETA targets cow's nose ring in a fiery letter to Nintendo, stirring up a whirlwind of discussion. Nintendo's $80 price tag for Mario Kart World sends shockwaves through the community, igniting debates on gaming values. Now, before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, ring that bell for notifications, drop a comment below, and follow us on all our socials for the latest updates. And get ready, because tomorrow we're diving into an epic patch reveal that could shake up the gaming meta. GameBite signing off, GG everyone.